Guys, what's going on? Robert Warshack here, and I'll be covering the best 5 decks I've seen since the expansion. We have a bunch of new decks in the meta, a lot of stuff still being refined, but there definitely is some standout cards and standout decks. The first one being the new Evolved Shaman that people are running. I actually hit Legend this season with Evolved Shaman. It wasn't this exact list, but it was something close. So Evolved Shaman got a couple new tools in its kit. Convincing Disguise is very good. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 2 more. Infuse 4, which is very easy because you're running a deck that summons a lot of minions. Your totems count as minions as well, and it transform all friendly minions instead. So that's really, really good. It also got Muck Pools, which transforms a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. It has 3 durability. It costs 1 mana. Very flexible. Very good card. From there, interesting take is the schooling. So this helps a lot in the matchups against Imp Warlock. It also gives you really bad cards in your hand. So when you play Theo, you actually give your opponent like a little piranha. You take their good cards, and it's very nice. Primordial Wave single-handedly beats Imp Warlock because they make a big imp board and then you just devolve it and they're ruined. They get a bunch of crap. So Primordial Wave in this meta and also against Priest is like an auto keep, and it's really, really good. Shaman has always lacked draw. We have like Farsight. Most of the time they use multicaster. In this situation, we get to play Famished Fool because most of the time you always get to draw 3 guaranteed. Plus, he's a great target to evolve because of his pretty low stats. But for 5 mana, drawing 3 is fantastic. A really neat card, again, probably not that meta, but I like it a lot, is the Mass Revealer. This is really good because it's a 6 mana 4/4 that you get to trade. And then it's going to summon a minion from your deck. If it summons Glug, you pretty much just win because it'll get all the appendages already. So when you summon Colossals from your deck, you get all of that. But if you happen to hit like a Mutanus or a Null or a Nathria, you go ahead and you just evolve that immediately. And then you get yourself like a free 9 or 10 drop. And you also get to trade. So Master Revealer was actually really, really good. Also, extra Bolinars from it. Very, very solid as well. And then the cheese in this deck is to play the Null early on, and then you evolve the Null until a 12/12 Deathwing, and you can do this as soon as like turn 2 or 3, depending if you have coin, and you have Null and the Muck Pools in hand. So very interesting deck, very fun deck, and a lot of people are having great success with it. Moving to a deck that you guys already know, you've seen it a ton, that's going to be the Imp Warlock. This is like the most budget, very, very aggro, very easy to play. Will do wonders on ladder. Like, you just win with this deck. There's a lot of different ways to build the Imp Warlock. This is my variant of it that we did very, very well with. There are some newer versions that run like the curses in there as well. Those are still being tested, but the variant that most people are playing is with the Sea Giants and the Shady Bartenders. This deck just goes, and like I said, there's only 1 legendary in the whole deck, and the rest is like 2 epics, I believe, a Sea Giant, and then the rest are like commons and rares. So Blade Master should have been free through a login reward. So this deck is very cheap, very, very good. A lot of people playing it, and is like 30% of the games that I play against are pretty much just this Imp Warlock. And I think the main reason is this Vile Library card. It's a 2 mana, and you basically can make like a 6/6 7/7 demon as soon as turn like 3. And you also have the Impending Catastrophe, which is a fantastic reload. Play like Fiendish Circle and then Impending Catastrophe, and then you draw like 5 or 6 cards. It's just kind of nuts. Imp Warlock, very, very good. I don't think anybody expected it to be this good. So a lot of people are playing it. Yo, I'm going to be giving away a $50 Blizzard gift card each and every month to only you guys here on YouTube for supporting me, being here, and watching the videos. So it's super easy to enter. You obviously have to be subbed to the channel to like the video, and you have to leave a comment, but I will pick the random winner on the 1st of each month. I will go back the previous month's videos. I will pick out the lowest commented video, and I will pick a random winner from the comments. I'll try to announce the winners the 1st or the 2nd of the month because it does take time to get a hold of them and then, you know, make the video of the intro with announcing the winner. So expect either the 1st or the 2nd day's videos of the month to have a winner announced in them. So, meaning the lowest commented video is good. The people that commented on that are going to have the highest chance of win the $50 gift card. I don't know which video that is and that's going to have the least amount of comments. For you guys, it's good because you'll have the most chances of win. And then for me, it's good because it's good for the YouTube algorithm to have you guys comment and like. So I think this is a win-win here. So with that, good luck on the giveaway and enjoy the video. Next deck is going to be a Hunter deck. This is Hat Trick's deck. We should have posted our video on this already. Hat Trick is a Hunter main. He plays Hunter exclusively, and he builds what I think are some of the best Hunter decks in the game. And with that, we played this Hunter deck actually and we didn't lose a single game and we made it to like rank 1. So deck's really good. A lot of people are playing this hunter deck right now, and it did very well on ladder. The key of this hunter deck is the curve. It's an XL deck, so you have a lot of cards, and all of the cards flow extremely well together. So you have the old big beast package with like pet collectors and the Hydra and the Mountain Bears and King Crush, with of course all the early game with the Harpoon Gun, the Slither Spear, the Canine. But what's cool is we actually get to play the new Castle Kennels, which was really, really nice. We play Frenzied Fangs, which is really, really nice, and all of the new Wild Seed cards, which are pretty sick. And these all pump up, of course, your Huntsman. And this deck, just like I said, the key of this deck is it just curves out. It flows very, very nice. It was built very well, and Hat Trick hit number 13 legend with this deck. And like I said, we had a lot of success with it as well. So this is one of the most popular hunter decks on ladder, and I believe Zeddy hit legend with this deck as well. So this hunter deck, you're enjoying hunter, you're gonna like that one a lot. Curves fantastically. Taking a look at Druid, unfortunately, Celestial Druid is still one of the top Druid decks, and it's played a ton at high legend, and I've seen a lot of it the past couple days as people refine this list more and more. Basically, instead of the Kaz win condition, people are using Sire to Nathrius now with Brand, and of course you have Guff. On top of that, you have like infinite token value with the new Shrub Gazer. So there's a lot of variants of Celestial Druid, some that still even run Taz on top of the Sire to Nathrius, but I found that was a little too much overkill. This is just Sire to Nathrius amongst all of the other dragons and things, just kill people on the spot anyway. So this is basically your core ramp / Celestial Druid. And again, there's a lot of renditions, but this one seems to be doing really good, and a lot of people are playing it. And as long as Imp Lock and the Skeleton Mage is popular, Spammy Arcanus is a very valuable tech, very, very good in the deck, and can win games on the spot, just getting that early game board clear before you can play like Scale of Onyxia or something like that. I don't want to cover the Celestial Druid too much because it's not really a new deck. It just got like a lot more pieces to the deck to be better, and one of those pieces with the new cards is now the Seedsman. It's a 4 mana 3/2. You ramp and you draw a nature spell. And drawing nature spells is really good in a Druid deck when you want to play Lena Anacondia and the Celestial and all that good stuff. So yeah, the deck got a lot of new stuff. Instead of playing Kaz and then having to win with treasures, which would normally happen very soon anyway, you just now have this new Sire to Nathrius, and he just kills your opponent like bam, right on the spot. And especially if you're playing against like a Imp Warlock or a Hunter, and you don't even have to OTK with him. You just heal for 20 and get your opponent to like 15. They'll just concede on the spot. So yeah. Ramp Celestial Druid looking as good as ever. And then our last deck, very, very popular. Again, probably just as popular as the Imp Warlock, is going to be the Skeleton Mage. There's so many renditions of this deck right now. A lot of people refining it. XL versions, there's normal versions with just 30 cards. I find both to be very, very good. But the one I'm seeing the most is the XL version like this. And it just has so much removal, so much value, so much damage that it can take out just about any other control deck in the game, and it has enough stall and freezes to be able to slow down those aggro decks and mid-range decks and just burn them out of steam. So some key cards that are new that are really, really good is the Frozen Touch. Because all the skeletons are dying all the time, this thing's always pretty much going to keep getting infused, and that's just a lot of periodic damage that you can do with Frozen Touch. Another really good one is the Nightcloak Sanctum. The ability to freeze a minion every other turn, summon an extra skeleton is very, very good. Of course, we have Cold Case, which summons skeletons. You run multi-casters because this deck does run arcane spells, fire spells, and frost spells. So easily draw 3, not a problem. We don't run the secrets anymore with Ice Barrier or anything like that. Well, that was like the old version of XL Mage where you could like, it ran secrets and sometimes spammy and things like that. I've seen a couple versions with the new lady. You can use her to discount your hand. You can use her for the 8 armor with Brand to gain 16 armor. So lady's actually pretty good in this deck. Again, still being refined. Maybe she's not in the final list, but a lot of people are testing her out. You actually run the Blizzard and Deathborn as 2 top-end frost spells because Deathborn summons a bunch of skeletons. This card's actually just nuts. And then Blizzard is just fantastic stall right now. Dawngrasp is basically your win condition, one of them. Kalthazad is another win condition. And then Mordreth is another win condition. So like I said, this deck's top end has like 3 different win conditions if you don't already just win through with like pings and the skeletons or the freezes. So this mage deck, bunch of different ways to win, a lot of different play styles, and it's very, very fun, and that's why it is so very popular on ladder right now. So with that, those are the top 5 decks that I'm seeing right now and that people are having success with. I will be posting a video of each of them if they aren't already out, and I'll be adding them to the description as I release those videos if they're not already out. So with that, Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on ladder, and happy whatever the hell day it is.